flowers on them like it's common sense. Hopped out the Benz like it's common sense. Put a monkey on my feet like it's common sense. Got gorillas in the streets like it's common sense. Stack the money heads up like it's second nature. Gotta stay pulled up like it's second nature. Keep a chimp in my ear like it's second nature. Big make me sad like second nature. You're gonna do it, yeah, I haven't did it. I'm handling it, handy with it. Think I'ma do it, let that.
Like so many people in the path of Hurricane Irma, Charmaine and Todd Moldenhauer's lives have taken a dramatic detour.
I'm so sorry for this. You've only been married 3 years, or we're relatively still newlyweds, and you got a lot on your plate now.
Yeah, it'll work out.
What it comes down to is you both are okay.
Yeah, that's the most important thing.
Their plan is to rebuild and come back to this home. But first, they have to get over the shock.
These are late pictures of his dad, who just recently passed. And then we have our photos from our wedding, graduation, and just happy times. No, it's okay. I'm gonna...
One family's heartache, and Gary joins us now. I mean, it's just so sad to see, and there are probably a number of families, many families like that all over Florida coming back to see the remnants of their lives. Are there still people who are unable to get back to their homes in northern Florida?
Yeah, Anderson, some people still can't return to their homes safely, but that should be changing soon because although there's still a lot of water, it is receding very quickly. We've come to this street in a different part of Clay County to show you this because this was some of the worst flooding in northern Florida. The water levels were 25 feet above the ground level, and we know that not only from the people who live here, but also you can still see the water lines and some of the trees and all the telephone poles. But right now it's receding quickly. The belief is that within the next day or so, you won't see much water here at all. When we came here 3 hours ago, the water was up to my waist, a little above my waist, and now it's below my knees. We can tell you the county officials here, Anderson, say that about 1,000 homes have either been destroyed or damaged. Anderson?
Gary, thanks so much. Again, it's a shock for people who didn't expect to happen in that part of the state. President Trump's expected to visit Florida tomorrow to tour some of the areas affected by Irma, but back in Washington today, his administration is escalating its criticism of former FBI Director James Comey. During the White House briefing today, Press Secretary Sarah Sanders accused Comey of violating multiple federal laws when he leaked memos he wrote while in office. Sanders said it would be up to the Department of Justice to look into whether Comey should be prosecuted. Jeff Zeleny joins us now from the White House. What exactly is Sarah Sanders accusing James Comey of doing?
Well, Anderson, she bluntly accused the former FBI director of breaking the law by specifically using
AT&T Park, and we're done with this one. It's the Giants take on the Los Angeles Dodgers. So you got 100 guys in Major League Baseball with 20 home runs, and there are currently 50 more who have at least 50.
You're tuned in to the NFL on EA Sports. Tonight's matchup features two quarterbacks who will be trying to lead their team to victory. It's Carson Wentz's Eagles going up against Smith's Chiefs.
Larry, as always, it is a frenzied atmosphere inside Arrowhead Stadium in Kansas City. A few short moments ago, these two teams made their way out of the Arrowhead Stadium tunnels, and the noise level in this place was just about off the charts. They're set for football as the Chiefs get set to do battle with the Philadelphia Eagles. First carry for Lamar Miller. And he'll fight forward to about the 27-yard line. 2 yards on the carry there. It'll be second down.
Well, if the coaching staff's doing a good job upstairs, they'll file away what they just saw from the defense right there. They sold out to stop that running play. I'd say keep that in mind. They want to try that again. Go play action and hit them over the top.
On second down, here's Wentz. It's hauled in by Torrey Smith. And he gets this one just shy of the 40. They'll mark him down at the 39. 12 yards there as they move the chains. Play fake here on first down. The completion good. This is Eric Ebron. And he'll be taken down, but not before he gets into enemy territory. 15 more there, and they're on a roll. It's another first down. So the offense has it first and 10. Shotgun now for Wentz. And no escaping this time as he'll go down. They got him for a sack. Allen Bailey in there to drop him, and it'll be a loss of about 8. Wentz to throw on second down. Oh, the pressure too great, and he goes down once more. Allen Bailey in there to drop him for the second straight play. They may want to block him on third down. Eagles coming up here on a 3rd and long, so Wentz and company with some work to do after the sack. From the gun, it's Wentz. Gonna look deep for Jeffrey. And that one incomplete. Had some position but couldn't hold on, and it brings up 4th down.
But one thing's for sure, when you get a big receiver and you trust him downfield, you're going to give him opportunities to go up and get that 50-50 ball.
And he is a darn good big receiver. Unfortunately, that time didn't work out. Nice job defensively. This is taken at the 15. Takes a touchdown-saving tackle to bring him down. And the Chiefs will have excellent field position here as they take over. Really nice starting field position here for the offensive unit. They go play action here on first down. Throw left side complete. That's Harris. Nice play for Kansas City, picking up the first 18 yards that time.
They've got good playmakers on the offensive side of the ball. I don't know what happened to hold down their production, but I would dare say that this week in practice, there's a lot of talk about how they're going to increase their proficiency.
Yeah, that was a good start getting the playmakers involved. You mentioned that to me pregame. That's what they did there.
Yeah, I think a lot of people think the coaching staff really gets on them, and that's how they motivate them. Most of these guys are self-motivated. They have a lot of pride in their performance.
7 yards to go on second down. Smith. And he's going to go down. He's sacked back at the 24. Fletcher Cox busting through to get him for a loss of 6. So the sack of Smith, and now the Chiefs coming up facing 3rd and long. Now a play fake, and it's Smith. And the pressure gets to him again. Michael Kendricks in there to drop him, and back-to-back sacks now bring up 4th and long. Here's Cairo Santos now for the Chiefs field goal. This will be from 49 yards out. And this one is right down the middle. Around the NFL, an update from a game going on down in Tampa. And the Bucs are out to an early lead. We'll keep you updated on that one as it progresses. And this will not be returnable. It's out of the back of the end zone for a touchback. The Eagles offense now gets set to head back onto the field and hoping to do better than they did their last possession when they punted the football.
Appeal to the vanity of your offensive line. Tell them that they control your fate. Leverage guys. Win the line of scrimmage. If you do that, you start to win first down. You win second down. And guess what? You start accumulating first downs. And that's what they need in order to not punt the ball again.
They'll start out on the ground. It's Lamar Miller. And he'll work his way across the 30 to the 32. It's a 7-yard carry to set them up with a 2nd and 3. He was solid last week, over 100 yards in their victory on the ground. They want to get that going again.
Absolutely. What they also understand is that from week to week, it's not necessarily the same, but they want it to be, right? What they saw last week on the ground, they want to see in this game as well.
Now a first carry for LeGarrette Blount, and he'll be brought down right around the 37. At 5 yards on the play there as the drive will continue.
So under the category of, while it can't be us because we're not that good, but could you imagine if this was you? LeGarrette Blount, his first 1,000-yard season since, what, 2010, his rookie year? And 18 touchdowns in the regular season? And no longer with New England.
He is over 30 now. He turned 30 in December. I don't know if that played a factor, but yeah, such a productive year, and then he's gone.
Well, that just tells you this. Now he's going to be playing with a chip on his shoulder trying to prove something. Seeing that play and understanding just how tough it is to cover tight ends, especially the ones running around the NFL nowadays, makes me glad I didn't make it in that league. I would have had a really difficult time.
But now you get to sit up here with me.
Yeah, and that's fun, isn't it? And what a really nice gain right there on first down for them. Brings up a nice 2nd down for them.
And they'll go Wentz to Blount here. And he'll get it out a couple yards shy of midfield at the 48. 3 yards there, good enough to keep the drive moving.
2nd and 2 is prime time for a little bit of a gamble, isn't it? Open up the playbook, go play action, toss that bad boy deep. But in this situation, go ahead and give it to your back. Let him pick up a first down, keep the sticks moving.
Now the offense lining up 1st and 10. Working from the gun, Wentz. Now he'll dump it underneath to his running back, complete. And he'll be brought down at the 45-yard line. Give him 7 on the play, and it'll be a second down. And that's one of his advantages of a passer, is it not? With his height, setting back there in the pocket, firing it over the middle, he can really see everything clearly.
It is, and I know that other quarterbacks get it done different ways, all right? You don't have to be his height to make a great play, but what he does is he takes away having to make those slide steps in the pocket to find angles to throw the ball through. He just throws right over the top of it because he can see everything, and sometimes that saves time and gets the ball to a receiver quicker.
Here's Blunt. And he'll be stopped up quickly here at the 38. Just a yard on the first down carry, so it's 2nd and 9.
Well, he hasn't made much of an impact in the running game thus far, and after that last run, not much is going to change in that area.
He hasn't been able to get anything going, and really the offensive line not helping him much. Keep it on the ground. This time it's Miller. And now Miller hit, and he fumbles. And it's picked up by the Chiefs. And they will take over at the 26-yard line.
I'm going to steal one of your words, partner. This Kansas City defense is opportunistic. They recovered 15 fumbles in 2016, which led the league. But teams didn't just drop the ball and they fell on it. They forced a lot of those.
They run it here. Ware. And they're able to get this one across the 35. Give him 10 yards there, and about by the nose of the football, he's going to have a first down.
We use the word relentless a lot with guys who are aggressive on the field. In this case, it really fits, doesn't it? How about his ability to break tackles and his feet never stop moving?
Again with Ware. And this time he's not going anywhere. They'll get him down right at the line of scrimmage. Officially no gain on the play, and it's 2nd down. And he got off the end there very quickly to make that play.
Yeah, it was almost like the bullet train, wasn't it? I mean, just zoom. Quick, quick, quick. And what a terrific play, holding them to no gain.
Here's Smith now on 2nd down. And going deep for Hill. And they went for a big play through the air on 2nd down. Couldn't connect. Now it's 3rd.
Sure, that pass was incomplete as they made an attempt to get a big one downfield. But that's okay because the second part of that is if you don't get the completion, at least you've told the defense you're trying to stretch them out a little bit, and they may have to change accordingly.
Throwing on 3rd down, Smith. Eagle pressure, too much this time. Down he goes.
I think this is where we see how the game has moved along a little bit. Free safety, no blitz, but reads the play, has no responsibility in coverage, and takes a gamble and goes and gets the quarterback.
Well, is that a spot, though, where when he's coming, the quarterback needs to be able to find somebody or not necessarily?
Has to, because with that amount of time coming from the free safety position, someone should break open.
And just a single punt for him in the loss last week as he sends this one away. So possession goes over here on the punt, and the Eagles take possession. A reminder, coming up tonight, Green Bay visits Atlanta. All sorts of storylines there. A playoff rematch, also the opening of Mercedes-Benz Stadium. And then on Monday night, the Giants host the Lions.
So the Giants play on Sunday night and Monday night to open the season.
Yeah, 2 under the lights. Wentz now on first down. It's complete on the bubble screen. That's Gibson. And he'll go down just shy of the 25 at the 24-yard line. Just a yard on the catch there. It'll be 2nd and 9. Now Wentz throwing on 2nd down. Under a heavy rush, and down he goes. Chris Jones able to drop him for a loss of 4. Eagles coming up here on a 3rd and long, so Wentz and company with some work to do after the sack. To throw is Wentz. Ebron caught left side. And he's able to get out to the 32, brought down there. They do get 12, but they'll be marked short. And that leads to a 4th down. Two minutes remain here in the first half. We're back to Arrowhead after this. Here's Donnie Jones now as he'll punt it away for the 2nd time. And he gets it away, and it's a laser headed for the sidelines. This one angles out of bounds at a good spot in the coffin corner. And they're going to mark this out of the 5-yard line. And now here comes Kansas City. They're going to have to go at least 50, 60 yards here if they want to ensure that they don't have to punt the ball like they did last time.
Yeah, so what you're saying is we're not playing to just get out of the shadow of your own goal line, right? You're playing to make sure the punter doesn't see the field again. So it's not picking up a couple of first downs. You want to pick up 5 or 6 first downs and make sure you move the ball into their territory.
Not great starting field position here for the offense.
Currently playing Tavis, so we'll see all this. We're losing 3-0 right now. Would have been tied up, but I end up Lamar Miller ended up freaking fumbling the ball in the red zone. Like I hit a hole, and he just got. They took his legs out from underneath, and he just loses the ball. The same hits the guy get on people, but they always hold on to.
Instead, it was the defense getting it done again and holding them to no gain.
On 2nd down, here's Smith. Escaping the pressure right.
And I just hit stick Alex Smith with a defensive lineman, and he holds on to. I'm done with this game. He just Alex Smith got hit stick by Fletcher Cox, and he holds on to the football. But I fumble the ball because I get hit. Lamar Miller gets hit, and whatever, man.
In motion, Hill. To throw on 3rd down. Smith.
Pick, Ronald Darby.
One that's intercepted.
Pick 6, that's a pick 6 Ronald Darby.
And he takes this one back into the end zone, and the Eagles defense gets a pick 6 TD.
Yeah, that's why that's why league games I literally just punt the ball so much because I literally would just refuse to turn it over, and I'll just run the ball and just take my points or just punt it because I have faith in my defense. Like now, I was losing 3-0, but just like that, I keep the one possession, and I just need one play, and I get to really mess with this happening. Get a pick 6 with Ronald Darby.
Around the NFL, 2nd quarter down in Tampa, and it's the Bears who are off to the early lead.
Versus people like
how that one shakes out.
Versus people like that, you gotta run the ball a lot on them, get them out the zone because they like to sit in those zones because they're comfortable stopping the pass and some run. But if you're like persistent at the run, it's gonna be hard for them to want to keep sitting in the zone.
But you got to figure If something goes wrong,
I'm not surprised.
you may have put yourself in a spot where you may not be able to come back in the second half. Managing risk, this is a big decision here.
Out to the flat, that's complete to his running back. And he gets this one just shy of the 40. They'll mark him down at the 39. That goes for a Chiefs first down, 14 yards.
Yeah. It's a lot easier to pass in leagues now because you're not dealing with people with 50,000 different users and shit. Because this thing of Ultimate Team, it's you have not just one person roaming the field. You have 2 and up to 3 people just sitting on everything across the middle of the field. And then if they have any kind of ignorant cornerbacks, you're not going to be able to get anything in the passing game.
They'll fake it. Now Smith. And this one caught by Travis Kelce. He got 29 yards that time.
I'm not understanding how he's running. Like, I don't understand people in man-to-man coverage are just getting behind my cornerbacks. Like, as Travis Kelce, he just ran like a simple little wheel route, and I'm in man-to-man coverage, and he's like gets like 7 yards of separation on the wheel route in man-to-man coverage. I'm not understanding how that happens. Because I'm trying not to run zone because the middle of the field generally gets wide open and he has Tyreek Hill, and I'm just don't want a slot streak or some kind of stupid post route with him. He's going, but looks like I'm going to have to.
Definitely showing blitz here. On the run, it's Ware. And he's going to get it inside the 10 to the 7-yard line.
He's going to score a touchdown because I can't stop the pass when I need to sometimes because people just start running their little money passing routes that you have all day. And my cornerback won't. Like, Ron Darby jumped an out route man-to-man coverage on Tyreek Hill, but somehow my other cornerbacks can't even stay in the same frame with Travis Kelce on a wheel route. He's probably about that on here, but
to throw on second down is Smith, and he'll be brought down right on the edge of the goal line at about the 1-yard line. A Kansas City first down. Smith finding Hill that time. Smith trying to get him to the line quickly with the clock rolling. They'll run now with Ware. And he'll go backwards, losing yardage to the 5. And they'll burn the timeout with 5 seconds left. A chance to try to add 3 points before heading to the locker room.
I think he can get another. Hopefully he can't get another playoff after this if we get the stop here.
No move for the field goal unit. They're going to go here with 5 seconds left. And now a timeout defensively after that first down play. So they're going to make this offense sweat out half number 1. And they line up now for what will likely be the last play of the first half. The final shot here before break. Smith.
So I think he gets nothing on that possession.
Back at the 12. So we've reached halftime here, and it's our visitors, the Eagles, leading the. Now you folks don't know what you're missing.
Chris Weathers is in y'all league too. I'm glad I got to stop it because he's
back though to this week 2 matchup. Let's get to it.
Yeah, I heard he's trying to trade with Chris Corrywall, and Corrywall's an access my input on the trades. He's trying to get like all of his speed from his team. Like, he was trying to get Chris Conley from his team, and I'm like, do not give him Chris Conley. Don't do it. Cause I'm like, because in there, like I told him, like in any league you're in, always hold on to your speed because you can always develop them into something worth something. Because all you gotta do in Madden is win an award with a player or get a couple of Player of the Weeks, and you'll be able to at least make them serviceable. And if you got someone with speed, you gotta hold on to it as much as you can.
Stay positive, stay up with this team. We're just starting the second half, and
yeah, it's lagging right now for me.
And then we'll take it from there.
See how that recipe works. On target over the middle to Hill, and he'll be taken down, but not before he gets in
Run cover 4, man. Come on. I don't understand people just throwing post routes in cover 4. Should somebody sitting there in at least in the damn vicinity. There's like no one even to be found. Why the hell am I in 52 defense? Hell no.
Fresh set of downs here. They'll run it now out of the gun. It's a loss of 2 there.
Injuries are supposedly crazy in Jay Young's game for him.
With the running game, you've just
hopefully.
got to stick with it.
I haven't had no one hurt in this game, but I just find it myself.
But that
because
also
now
doesn't
someone's
mean
about
you
to
just
get
do it
hurt.
the same way you've been doing it the entire ball game. Maybe change up some blocking assignments or run a few different plays, but stay with the overall essence of the running game.
Whatever. I think we're using pretty much the same settings y'all are. I would assume so.
Now Smith looking to throw on second down. From left side, it's complete. And all the way in for a Kansas City touchdown. A big play there.
All right, well, I'm going to have to sit man-to-man now.
And the Chiefs are in for 6.
Because all he wants to do now is just have post routes. So we got to swap defense and sit man now because that is the only route he can complete.
Set now to kick this one away, and off it goes.
And for some reason on Madden, everybody has forever and a day for their post routes to get wide open but me. I can't even throw a goddamn drag route.
Pretty good field position. They'll start at the 32-yard line. Now we take a glance at the offense as they work their way back out for their first possession of the second half. These guys had to punt last time. It has not been a very fruitful game offensively thus far.
I'm probably going to try to. This fast will probably get open, but I won't have the time for anything for my plays across the middle of the field to get open. I actually have a pretty good offensive line.
They've got to just take a deep breath, relax, try and figure out what is working, and call more of that.
On play action, Wentz. And he hits his tight end, Ebron. And he'll be out of bounds up past the 45. 15 yards here on the catch.
Now every time I have a chance, I'm making sure I try to run out of bounds. Unless it's LeGarrette Blount, then I'm trying to run over people.
In order to get that done. Had 61 catches in 2016, battling an ankle.
Yeah, the surprise, though, just one of those 61 hit pay dirt. A first down carry now for Miller.
Hold the rock, Lamar. Don't fumble it like you did last time you were driving.
Give him 10 yards on that one, and that'll earn him
now, this is the part where I got to make sure I don't do anything stupid and turn the ball over or don't fumble Lamar Miller. I'm looking at you right now.
They're sustaining the blocks, too. I'm seeing guys get 6-7
I got like cheese Packer scene play. This dude kept running on me in the Ultimate Team. This Packer scene play, he just kept running and just throwing immediately to his tight end or one of his tight ends or just taking off scrambling with Cam Newton. It was one of those games.
They'll run it again with Miller. And this carry not as productive. He's swallowed up at the line of scrimmage. No gain on the play. It'll be second down. He's fumbled already once, Charles. I'm not going to say that was in his mind there, but I'm sure that during some of these plays he is mindful of it.
And once you fumble the ball,
since I almost have 290 overall tight ends,
take care of it rest of the game. And that does get in your mind a little bit, and sometimes that slows down your effort in trying to get free from tackles.
And the defenders know it too. They sniff that out, don't they?
Everybody wants to swarm the football. You know what the rule is. First guy hold up the runner. Everyone else try and get there and strip the ball free.
A good pick up there of 20 yards.
I'm in field goal range, so
they've really been able to contain Alshon Jeffrey. That catch
turn it over. We'll at least tie the game up on this drive, or at least have an opportunity to tie it up.
He's such a tone setter for his team on offense that they try and get him the ball early. And, of course, what comes after that is often. And for them to limit him and him not catch a ball until the second half, it's a big reason why his team is behind on the scoreboard.
No dice this go around. He's hit behind the line and taken down.
I think it's pretty evident we can say what a difference a week makes. Last week, he ran pretty much wild, didn't he? Did pretty much what he wanted to do. But this one, they stopped him cold. To me, that's good scouting and even better execution.
Yeah, and they stopped him behind the line right there. They obviously watched the tape a few times and made some adjustments. Now Blunt. And give him about 3 as he gets it down to the 22-yard
Garrett Blunt like that? Come on,
Partner,
man.
we know today's NFL is really built around the guy throwing the football. But these short runs, they still pay dividends because they can take their toll.
I don't know if it's that like just a menu lag thing or is it like just a game lag.
The clock, you control the ball, and that way you often
Mine doesn't either, but it lags like crazy on the menu.
Now Wentz on 3rd down. He's got the first down inside the 10.
Do not fumble. Hold the rock and don't be hurt, Eric Ebron.
He is knocked down hard at the 4-yard line. They're able to convert on 3rd down, and that sets up a 1st and goal. In the red zone this time. And the offense inside the 5 here at the 4. It's 1st and goal. And he'll be stopped about a yard shy of the goal line after a pickup of about 3.
It's definitely hard to find space near the
name?
goal line. You always want to have a guy in the game running it who can create his own.
I don't know who he is. It's just somebody's running.
And the 8th play on this drive coming up. They come out here in the eye. They'll go to Blunt, try and pound it in. And he's in. Front Eagles touchdown. LeGarrette Blunt, his 3rd touchdown now on the year. And the Eagles are able to cash it in for 6. And that makes it 14-10.
That's probably going to lead the points in if that's the case. That generally what happens if you drop a pick.
And this will be a touchback as that sails over the inline. And out come the Chiefs now. They had gotten the lead with the opening drive touchdown in the 3rd quarter. Now they relinquished that lead back. Could be in for an interesting second half.
It certainly appears that way, doesn't it? Almost turning into one of those pendulum games, right? Where it swings back and forth, and who's going to make the play that changes that maybe it puts it on one side and keeps it there.
And he's going to be met at the line of scrimmage and taken down. No gain on the play there, 2nd down. So nothing there, but maybe you blame that on the blocking.
Yeah, at some point you've got to win at the point of attack, and on that play, that was all the defense. They made it happen.
Looking to throw on 2nd down. Smith.
Kelsey,
left side. And he gets this up just shy of the 30 to the 29 before he's out of bounds. 4 yards on the completion, and it sets up a 3rd down. He's been quiet today in the passing game, just his 2nd catch.
Yeah, and people have to come up with schemes to limit him. And what a lot of teams do, they'll double him, use a linebacker underneath, a safety over the top. Sometimes they'll just take a corner, maybe their 3rd corner if he's a bigger guy, and put him on a man-to-man to try and limit his touches. Just keep mixing it up, give him different angles.
Brandon Graham in there to get him for a loss of 9, and that'll lead to 4th down. Here's Dustin Colquitt now as the drive goes backwards, so he's on to punt it away.
I hope he goes to go down in 4 quarters. Follow there. More time off the clock.
We're back now in KC. Here's Dustin Colquitt now, standing right on his own 5-yard line. And this is away. It's a high kick, and he got all of it. And we'll see what he can do on the return. Oh, an absolutely filthy juke. He's got some space now. And he'll go out of bounds across the 35-yard line. Looking around the league from Raymond James Stadium, they're in the third quarter in Tampa. Now you saw the score at the bottom of your screen a moment ago. We got a good one going on there. Remember to keep an eye on the ticker, of course, at the bottom of your screen for updates on that game and others around the NFL. They begin with a run by Miller. And unable to get downhill there as he'll take this up to about the 37. Credit him with a 1-yard gain there to make it 2nd and 9.
I like a guy who understands the situation. I don't even think they even have an advantage. I mean, you say, that looks like a guy who knows the coach is going to say, guess what? You drop this one, you'll be carrying around a training facility for an entire week.
Maybe flashback to high school or college, carrying it around campus, right?
The old gauntlet drill, right? Anyone get the ball out while he's sitting in class and bring it back to the coach? He's in big trouble.
And incomplete there. A nice hit. Jars the ball free and brings up 3rd down.
You get a tight end like this, and you know he's used to dishing out punishment, but here, he's one that has to absorb the contact, and as a result, unable to hold on to the football.
The Eagles on 3rd down. Just 1 for 3 thus far. This is 3rd and 9. Now Wentz. Jeffrey reels it in over the middle. And he'll be brought down right at the 45-yard line. It'll be a gain of 8, but it'll also lead to a 4th down. Here's Donnie Jones now as he's on to punt for Philadelphia.
Yeah, I've heard like a lot of injuries this year. At least something like they're coming back. There's like a lot of young people he said came back. So at least that looks like they don't completely cripple your entire season by having everybody on your team just ruptured or
they had to punt from deep inside their own territory, which means you're going to lose the field position battle as a general rule. What they're looking for now is a little more consistency, move the ball at least a few times on offense, get a couple of first downs, and hopefully flip the field.
Yeah, just something to build off of. That's what they're looking for here. Back to throw, Smith. He's going to wind up and air it out. And it pops free. The collision there jarred the ball loose and brings up 2nd down.
And you just know when that play call came in, their eyes lit up because anytime you get a chance to take a big shot downfield,
he's loving these like this ridiculous play action passes and getting all this stupid time.
And the D looking like they may blitz. On 2nd and 10, Smith.
Fumbles. Get the ball. How much? That's a safety, but no, we can't even tackle his offensive lineman in the freaking end zone. We let him run out with no one on my team. But it's 3rd and 26 at his 2-yard line. It should have been safety and me having the ball.
The ball gets away from him. Everyone else is trying to execute what they're supposed to do on offense. They're usually looking in the other direction, downfield, or have moved away from him. In this case,
that was these freaking play action passes, man. Jesus Christ. I'm pretty sure on like 3rd and 26 he's probably gonna run a play action pass. I'm trying to get some kind of stupid animation.
3rd down, not good. 0 for 4 thus far. This will be 3rd and forever. From the end zone, Smith.
I was about to say, bro, I'm running man-to-man coverage. I'm not understanding how these verticals are just getting behind my secondary like that. Luckily he dropped it, but Jesus, it's getting a little ridiculous with the everybody just throwing a wheel route or just a streak route and somehow around my team just gets caught. Please don't run into the kicker. I'm running return middle. Please don't run into the kicker.
And he's able to get it out of there, and this is a pretty good kick. Fielded at about the 28. Well, he wasn't too far from breaking that. Officially, give him 15. And out will come the offense as they take over. Philadelphia getting set to take the field. And a tight game after punting last time. See if they can get something going on this drive.
As they head to the field now, with the game this close, you've got to feel there's a sense of urgency for them going on offense right now. But they have to do it without letting panic creep in and affect their play.
The drive starts with a handoff to Blount. And nothing doing. He's immediately taken down at the line of scrimmage. Officially no gain on the play, and it's second down.
Well, Brandon, pace comes into play now because they've got the advantage. They've got the football, but they've got to be very careful about what speed they're going to play. My music teacher back at New Paltz.
Make sure you turn off. I forgot to turn on my visual helpers because I forget all about that. I never really think that they're. Lamar's gone. That's what I'm talking about. Lamar. Yeah, it's like a.
Lamar Miller, his second touchdown on the season. And the Eagles had 6 to their lead.
Depends on the situation.
On that long run, maybe the defense caught napping a little bit.
The concentration level may not have been there. I agree with you on that one because
what quarter are you in?
When they result like that, they're almost like big bolts of lightning, aren't they?
I would just take the points now and save that for a later time in the game if need be. Take the points early.
Sturgis out now to kick this one off. Akeem Hunt now to return. And not a bad return here. He gets it out to the 25-yard
if he's like running a different play, then it's okay because that's what people in XFL do. They'll run the same formations and the same couple of plays, but they'll just recycle them through with enough run plays that they just can run the same plays over and over again.
So how do you do that? How do you shake things up?
You look at what you've called before, realize it hasn't worked
so well. Go to something else.
And maybe you try and find one of those special plays from one of your better players.
And you got like a little 94 wheel, 90 wheel shit like that.
Going in the excitement area.
Now a play fake here on first down. It stays out.
Finally, my D-line's getting pressure like I've been wanting them to do.
The rookie from Tennessee, Derek Barnett. And it'll be a 2nd and long. Offensively, they're going to have to figure this out before next week. 7 sacks in one game.
Yeah, and that's more than any quarterback should have to bear. And if this continues on, there will be another quarterback in the game because no one can stand up to this week after week.
Smith to throw on 2nd down. And Hill with it over the middle. And he is hit pretty hard from the side as he's knocked down. The reception good for 7. It's 3rd down. The Chiefs on 3rd down. A pretty woeful 0 for 5 thus far. This is 3rd and 9.
I'm going to write a comment on your video, Corey, and it's going to say fucking drag routes.
From the gun, here's Smith.
Pick Ronald Darby again.
And that should do it. Picked off by Ronald Darby.
That would have been another pick 6 for Ronald Darby, but he freaking got blocked in the back.
Here we do have a flag down. So let's see what this is about.
Yeah, because they don't want no one to know who they are or communicate.
And some extras coming up on the line here, readying for the blitz.
Do you see my comment, Corey?
They'll run it here with Blount.
That should have been another pick 6 for freaking Ronald Darby, but a freaking block in the back by my wide receiver. Man, that would be some ignorant excuse for him.
You said cheesing. Are you guys talking about Lacars?
Big yardage, but he understands the situation and taking care of the football, paramount.
I mean,
he got it done.
PlayStation tag is King Cars.
Hold on to that ball. Time for a break. We'll come back to wrap this one up after this. Again, here's Blount. And this has been a familiar sight all afternoon as they stop him behind the line. And now right out of the 2-minute break, we'll get a timeout used defensively with 1:56 to go.
I run the game plan. That's what I stick to, the game
The Eagles on 3rd down. They've only converted once in 4 tries. This is 3rd and 7.
I ran the game plan and it told me this guy's going to run levels and try to run the deep pass like 45% of the time. So it said run cover 4. I literally ran cover 4 the whole game and had 5 interceptions.
Here's Donnie Jones now as he'll punt it away for the 4th time today.
I have been for the first couple of weeks.
He's averaging just under 50 yards a punt as he gets
after his first punt return, with freaking Tyreek Hill made sure to never kick the ball to him again. He didn't return. Nah, but he almost did because like I had him pinned. I punted it like close to the sideline and was trying to get his stick, but somehow, yeah, he just went one way and down the sideline and cut backwards in like a weird banana-shaped angle, and then went down the other sideline and almost returned it, but luckily we caught up with him on an angle.
For the backup Mahomes. And incomplete on the deep ball. Chris Conley, the intended receiver.
He put in Pat Mahomes down.
This defense was definitely alert to the possibility of the deep
ball.
Nah,
yeah, I'm surprised he's not either. But I guess he's trying to. I guess he's trying to get some seasoning out of him, some development. I don't know.
Back to the air on 2nd down. It's Mahomes.
You would think so.
And his throw is
Ronald Darby's
he was trying to get it to J.U. Chesson, and it's 3rd down. But not to get too overcritical there because he knows what he's doing, but his shoulders looked a little off kilter there when he threw that.
Prepare yourself for a lot of unnecessary emotion. Well, Pat Mahomes is 0 for 3, and none of his throws have been accurate. So maybe that's why he's on. Yeah, because he's missed like wide open. They haven't been wide open across the middle, but they've been open enough. If he would just throw the ball at them, he would have been open. But he just kept like throwing it like 15 yards ahead of them up the seams.
You winning your game, DJ?
Yeah, I'm winning right now, 21-10.
Are you playing Tavis not that good?
Yeah, I'm playing Tavis.
No, did you say it? Say Tavis not that good.
Gotta try it here. He's back.
Tavis just said
he is gonna find Hill here.
Tavis just said GG front. You almost got a stupid little play right there, Tyreek Hill.
It's a big play
there for the Chiefs.
31 yards. And now a 1st down following that long gain. They go play action here on 1st down. He's going to let it fly.
And that's use a pick for Eric Hendricks. It's going to be a ball game. Just don't get hurt. Go out of bounds. And he hits stick, and please don't be hurt. Thank God. Yeah, I was going to, but I was afraid he was going to dive and fumble it at that time because I was kind of holding R2. I know. I was trying to sprint to the foul.
And the stuff's not for me, it's for the TV. And the TV.
They'll begin here with
Clippers.
And this has been a familiar sight all afternoon as they stop him behind the line. The loss of a full 3 yards, and now it's 2nd down.
It was like the body spray was like $4 a paper. It's like 12. No, it's like, and then that was like $25, and the thing was like $1. The cone was $1.
And the play clock is going to run out here. They're in no hurry to get a play off.
Do it. You're going to give up a wide receiver screen, jailbreak, screen, play action. In that order.
The Eagles in the victory formation as they take a knee.
You want a man press right now. Play to the inside. Yeah, you couldn't open enough.
A road win in the National Football League. Charles, you never take that for granted.
Yeah,
no
I actually forgot about darn Coach Justice where you can like have to play aggressive and stuff. I forgot about, and I've finally been doing that now.
No one thinks we can do this. Only people who believe are right here in this room, and then you go on the road.
Yeah, I had 2 with Ron. Well, 1 with Ron.
Nigga, you know damn well Armstead would have caught you at offensive tackle.
White Range Rover.
And while we make more e-commerce deliveries to homes than anyone else in the country, we never forget that your business is our business. United
Pogs.
Priority you.
Like the little things you used to play with in the 80s.
Just Eric Kendricks getting him a pick. He had 1 in the last game, but the game got disconnected.